Alrighty, I think we are live. I think we're ready to go. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a good day. Okay, so we are down to the last 3 badges, which shouldn't hopefully take too long. I made a sandwich, beat up a bunch of chancies in between streams, got everybody up to 51. Took way less time than I thought it was going to, so I just kind of got everybody up to level 51. Let me think, what else? I went out and got a couple of TMs that I either looked up the location of or remembered the location of. Found flash cannon, sludge bomb, ice beam, just things like that. There's a couple other TMs I would like to get, but unfortunately, I either don't remember where they're at or I can't access them just yet. So, yeah. Hey, Lord Zelkova, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. And thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Alright, so yeah, this I think is the team we're gonna have going into the fairy type team star run. So let's go. I finally get to fight this guy from yesterday. Alright, yes, now I will finally battle you. It only took me like 24 hours. I see all the way over there. Morgram. You know what? We'll stay in. Ooh, paralyze. Yeah. Alright, he's only got 2 Pokemon. It shouldn't take too long. Hatchrim. I might actually switch out for this. We're gonna send in Gengar. Calm Mind. That's not great. Let's see, because now I don't know if the Sludge Bomb 1 hits. Or it could just get a critical hit. That works too. There we go, easy peasy. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my poultry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something? He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Why am I explaining this to you? Yeah, it's a good point. Why are you doing that? There's no doubt you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. I see the guard's been dealt with. That base belongs to Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rock Boss Squad. Their boss Ortega is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. Gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. I mean, hasn't every single one of the Team Star bosses done that? His weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Yeah, just like every other one. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up. Yeah. Wipe them out. Alright. I don't feel like going back to the Pokemon Center, so we're just gonna heal. And I think this is definitely the 3 that I'm gonna challenge him with. Code Red! Code Red! Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you've got. Rest assured, Intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help unless you... Yeah, okay. 30 Pokemon, 10 minutes. Doesn't take that long. Oh no, an army of Mimikyus. It actually is kind of threatening, but... Man, the fact that we're doing this in the middle of a storm. The game is chugging. Yeah, the frames are really having a hard time. I'm surprised these Jigglypuff are not floating away in the wind. Man, this is rough. Any more? Oh, there's more over here. You know, I brought Rotom because I thought they would have, like, Azumarill or something, but no. So far, nothing like that. Just Gardevoirs and Wigglytuffs. And Mimikyus. Defenses are breached! Here come the boss! In this fabulous pink car. Well, talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever, I don't really care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Alright, kid, let's get this over with. I like your staff, though. And you use luxury balls. You know what? You're alright. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle ends. Sends you blubbering back home. Alright, so there is an Azumarill. I was right. I'm just going to assume I do massive damage, yeah. And the paralyze. And okay, wow, that get wrecked. Darkspun. We'll stay in. Let's see if I can get a safe switch into Gengar. Don't have... I was gonna say don't have crunch. But it did. Oh, but it's disabled. Get hacked. Yeah, no, I don't think about it. I don't think we're gonna give up. What's your terror type? Ghost. Okay. Get absolutely demolished. Like how sometimes Gengar floats and sometimes it just doesn't. Okay, here comes the part that I'm kinda dreading. What the heck? My team's on the ropes? That's not fair. And then you guys cheat with these giant cars. Sludge Bomb, let's see how much damage it does. Over half. That's kinda nutty. Do you live? No, you don't. Rip. Alright, Cheese Whiz, get in there and just flash cannon and we're done. We're out of here. Yeah. Maybe I over-prepared for this a little bit. How can I lose? What the heck? What the heck? Is that all he says? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? Told you it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile. I was up building it all night. Problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. Such a shame. I wanted to see the looks of our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand? Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, no point to it or it doesn't work. If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I would just ask Mother to buy us another car. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say stupid things like that. Rude. Cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget that? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, we just gotta crank up the power. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melee. Do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. This sucks. Mood. Hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. Not like I have a choice. So take the badge. Better treat it with the respect it deserves. Yay! It's all pink. Not done yet. Here's my favorite TM. Dazzling Gleam. Ooh. Are we just gonna stand here looking at each other, or okay, what the heck? That was weird. And just so you know, you're the worst, like the most annoying person ever. I barely even said anything to you. I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much, but you busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. Name's Clive. Okay. And what's your business here? I want to tell you something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to their major apparel company. So, why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. Because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school's all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions? Oh, okay. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions, and in exchange they requested I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. No one told me that! I accepted the request and agreed to not take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility. A year and a half studying abroad. This was not intended as punishment. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas studies. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's horrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were brought in about a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apology. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about all this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't it obvious? It's 'cause they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. And okay, that just kind of ends that. End of chapter. It's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge? I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rockbus squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success, and Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Not really. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Kinda giving the game away there, huh? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, not other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all got bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star. Nice. The bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and ended up the villains of the story. But it's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward. Money! Make good use of those TMs. My supply unit, yeah, okay. Here I am. And here he is. How could you stay in your Pokeball for once? Oh, he likes you. Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. Even if just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away Team Star wasn't in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy was. What a massive idiot. Creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out? Really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you. And that's exactly where we're going to be heading next. Okay, so the next fight is fighting types. So we have the advantage. We actually have quite the advantage. Let me think. We should go in with Mimikyu. Probably Lavender. Send an Ari. And I think Spiritomb. Just because you have Psychic. Yeah, this looks decent enough, maybe? Yeah, I think this looks good. Okay, crap, that means like another half hour of training, doesn't it? Our level cap is 56. Now, it shouldn't take that long to train, but like, still gonna take a little bit. Yeah, I might just make a sandwich and train on some chances, and then we can talk for a bit. Just kind of chill. Because after this final training session, it's probably just going to be battle back to back to back to back to back. Hey, True Warrior, what's up? How's it going? Alright, so we want to get to around, let's say 55, 56. could fight the trainers on the way, but I feel like this is gonna be faster. Sandwich! Feeling almost bald? Is that good? I'm doing alright. Hanging in. Getting ready for some more training. Oh boy, I just finished doing this like an hour ago. I mean, not that like grinding out the chances is time consuming, but it's tedious. So, you guys get to keep me sane. Been touching grass more? Heck yeah. Touching grass is always good, getting outside, doing stuff. Alright. Let's see if we get a shiny Chansey. I'm only mostly joking. Grass is a myth. Why do they have a whole Pokemon type based around it if it's a myth? Checkmate. Like all that little Hoppip ran over. I was like, oh my god, what's happening over here? What would you do to that guy? True, you have been vanquished by facts and logic. Absolutely decimated, kid. What the heck do you mean you didn't die? How dare you live with 1 HP? Did I give you permission to live with 1 HP? No, I didn't. Nasty Pot? Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. I think we'll get rid of Flamethrower for that, because the more I'm thinking about it, it's kind of redundant. Pseudomethaning Voltorbs and BDSP at the moment. Nice, nice. You're the Masuda Method mad lad. I could not. I could not. I could do Masuda Methods for a while, but I get so bored. If there's a faster way to hunt, then I'm going for the faster way every time. I've been trying to get the Paldea starters on my off time, and I'm like, oh my god, please. Eggs, why you hate me. Although I probably will have to do a lot of Masuda Method after a point. Hey, Phantom Storm, what's up? Playing Xenoblade 3 DLC. Oh yeah, I forgot that came out recently, didn't it? You're the opposite, can't stand chaining encounters via Poke Radar. That's fair. That's fair. I like the more well, it's not that Masuda Method isn't an active method, but like, how do I want to describe this? I was gonna say I like the methods that don't just have me running back and forth, but I mean, technically that's what shiny hunting in this game was. It's literally just run out, despawn, run back in. Which might be why I got kind of burned out on it, and I'm kind of going back to Legends Arceus a bit. I really like shiny hunting in that game. That's probably my favorite way to shiny hunt. SOS chaining was also a lot of fun for me, and I don't know why. Found a random shiny Scyther the other day. Nice! Don't think I've actually seen a... No, actually, nope. Today I hunted for a shiny Lurantis because I had an outbreak in Violet, so I got that. No, not items. Forget a move, forget... Oh, wait a minute. No, this was a TM. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Okay. I mean, it was, but we're at the level where you remembered play rough. Okay, cool. Yeah, I should really hunt for Scyther in this game. I've heard Scizor looks fantastic. Although trading would be an issue because I don't have more than one Switch. I wish I did, but I do not. Oh, I don't want to use Charm. And you missed. I was training earlier and I had play rough miss 5 times in a row. I'm like 90 accuracy, my butt. I call absolute shenanigans. Yeah, I was kind of hoping like a Switch Lite or something would be like relatively cheap, but no, price still isn't going down. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm honestly wondering if I should just wait for whatever the next Switch-related console is, whether that's a sequel or like akin to like the SNES and the NES, or if it's a Switch Pro, which is basically just a slightly beefier Switch, but it's still a Switch. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I gave up trying to predict Nintendo a long time ago. It's just not worth it. I value my sanity. Because I have a feeling that whatever comes next, it's probably going to be backwards compatible with Switch games. So, I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Aside from Prime 4, what else could really be coming next year? I don't know. Well, I know people have been talking about, like, oh, we're gonna get a new Switch. Like, they've been talking about that for ages and it never happens, but I do feel like we're reaching the point of it's kind of inevitable. The Switch is 7 years old now? Probably gonna be close to 8, if not already 8 by the time the next model comes out, so like... I feel like it's only a matter of time. Already had an SD card die on me? Oof. Yeah, no, the hardware's pretty... not great. Some argue the hardware was even, like, pretty not great even when it was released, but I think it was fine. Like, it wasn't, like, top-end, but, like, Nintendo's never been, like, top-end. You can just tell some of these games are really just struggling. Like, I really wonder how Tears of the Kingdom is gonna function. Hey, Dodo, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I would agree with that. The build quality is not great. I've lucked out with my Switch dock, but I have not lucked out with my Joy-Cons. Like, God, I feel like I'm replacing a Joy-Con at least every couple of months. And it's really starting to get expensive. I mean, it's always been expensive, but I feel like the price is going up instead of down. Outrage. Should I do that over bulk up? Yeah, sure. You're just gonna be a complete all-out attacker. Pre-head at launch here, drifting hard now. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm on my 4th or 5th pair. Pro controller for life. Yeah, I should probably be using my pro controller more, but I'm lazy and I like handheld mode. A bit on-theme question. What is your favorite ghost Pokemon based entirely on aesthetics, stats, moves, abilities? Be damned. So based entirely on aesthetics. Ooh. If to be honest, most of my favorite Pokemon are based on aesthetics. But they're also usually pretty good as well. I'm a huge fan of Gengar, but other than being like the ghostly shadow monster, it doesn't have that. It's not that crazy on the aesthetic. Chandelure is a great one. I just like the concept of the haunted chandelier. You know, giving life and sucking out souls. Giratina is a great one. Just, I don't know, ghost Pokemon devil thing. It's neat. Decidueye is great. I really like the Archer theme. Aegislash is awesome. Yeah, based solely on aesthetics. Ooh, make it rain. I would like that, please. Do I want that over Flash Cannon? Sure. Out of all of them, I would probably have to say... Oh yeah, Frostos is another good one. Oh man. Ghost just has so many good Pokemon. Like, just in concept. Like, you've got a haunted doll. You've got one-eyed Cyclopses. You've got legendary Pokemon Devil that attacks from the shadows. You've got Pokemon version of Yukiono. You've got... I don't know, there's just so many good ones. I mean, heck, Skeledirge is literally Day of the Dead crocodile. Like... I don't know, they tend to get really creative with ghosts. Jaded Pikachu hater, you know, right here. Which I don't blame him. I don't know, they're all so darn cool. There's a reason it's my favorite type. But overall, as far as aesthetics would say, I would probably say either Chandelure or Giratina. It's very rare they add a ghost to a game that I dislike. I feel like Annihilape's also going up there for me. Just this angry rage monkey that got so mad that it died at the end. It's morbid but funny. Oh yeah, Golurk is cool. It's literally just a clay golem that came to life and can also just fly with rockets. Like, why not? You know, it's kind of funny. As much as I like Gengar, it's probably one of the more boring ones, and that's still like an all-time like favorite design of mine. So like, if that tells you anything about the ghost type, maybe I'm a little biased, but yeah, the Rotoms are pretty awesome. Little poltergeists that take over machines. Well, you're not a Chansey, but you'll die to a poison jab just the same. Man, they're all so good. I can't think of a ghost type that I actively, like, hate. Now I'm going through my brain trying to think if there's a ghost type that I actively dislike. There probably is, I just can't think of it. You know what? No, I can pull this up. Hold up. I did that chart thing where it was like, your favorite and least favorite Pokemon of each region, based by type. So let me see what I had written down. Where did it go? Is this the one? Yes, it's for favorites. Oh, I only ever did the favorite version. I never did the least favorite. I did favorite overall and then favorite shinies overall. Alright, you know what? We're gonna answer this right now. We're gonna look at the ghost type and see. What is my least favorite ghost? Yeah, wow, I really don't actually hate any of these. I guess if I had to choose, it'd probably be something like Hoopa or maybe Goldango, but... yeah, there's really not a lot here that I hate. Least favorite ghost based on aesthetics, Typhlosion? Really? But the purple fire also, ooh. I must overload these guys. Corsolla's kind of lame. I like Corsola just because it's an interesting commentary on the whole, like, we're killing the planet through global warming and not doing a darn thing about it, and pollution, and look at how beautiful and bright and vibrant Corsola was in, like, Generation 2, and now here we are, like, 30 years later, and everything is dying. And it's like, well, maybe if humanity just cared a little bit more as a species about these precious things, then we wouldn't have this problem. Because coral reefs, I believe, are dying at a disturbingly alarming rate. And they're not the only ones. I mean, I guess... Oh. Gengar's dead. Well, deader. That's not the medicine pocket. Yeah, Drifloon and Drifblim are... eh. I was kind of hoping this playthrough would elevate them, in my opinion, and kind of didn't. Drifloon was really nice for the early game, but like, man, did it fall off as soon as it evolved. Which is funny because I was saying for a while, like, man, this thing really needs to evolve. It's not keeping up, and it's like, oh. It just ain't doing anything. But yeah, even from like an aesthetic thing, it's like, it's a ghost balloon that carries children away to the land of the dead. That's kind of effed up, I'm not gonna lie. And for some reason, it's just kind of become a running joke. Oh, Sun 4, I'm so sorry. It made such a sad sound. Oh, get back here, Chansey. Oh, you ate it. You know, I really thought this thing would have strong jaw. Like, this is completely off topic, but like, doesn't Houndstone look like it should have strong jaw? Memento, no. And it's not even like a hidden ability, like... Why would a ghost have a strong jaw? Yeah, I guess, but like, look at it. Its whole design is the jaw. That thing's friggin' huge. Oh, don't do this thing where you misplay rough 5 times in a row again. I don't want to do that. That wasn't fun the first time. Okay, there we go. Oh, it didn't die. Boo. Heh, because it's a ghost. Boo. Oh, shut up. Not the biggest fan of Basculegions, Ghost Giant. Really? I actually quite like Basculegion. I think he's pretty nifty. It's definitely not my favorite, but like, he's pretty neat. Phantom Force, sure, why not? Finally get rid of Shadow Sneak. Palisand, I know is a Pokemon a lot of people don't like. I think it's pretty neat. Although its shiny might do a lot of the heavy lifting. And also I forgot just how unfun it is to raise. Like, you evolve at 42, are you kidding me? Like, I'm of the opinion that, like, if you have a 2-stage evolution and you don't evolve until, like, 40 plus, like, that baby stage better be strong. Like, it better be pretty through the roof in terms of, like, a baby Pokemon. And, Sandy Gas just ain't it, Chief. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain. I also am the same person that raised a freaking... How did I hit you and not the Chansey? That raised a Noibat into Noivern in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon from that first cave on the first island. So, like, probably from, like, level 12 all the way up to 48. Is the Mirror Ghost type Pokemon hard to raise? Yes and no. I think just like every type, some are much easier than others. They might be a little trickier than some, but like probably not as tricky as Dragon. But maybe not as simple as, I don't know, normal, flying, bug. Gen 5 really loves Pokemon that evolve extremely late. Yeah, what was with that? I'll say, hey, Mario Sonic, how you doing? I don't know if I already said that already, but you know, if I did, you get 2 hellos. Destiny Bond, no thank you. The nice thing is that this should be the final training session of the run. I mean, we might need one, like, before the final fights, but, like, it's all kind of back to back to back from here. Like, we have a fight at 56, 57, the Elite Four's at 58, Champion's at, like, 61 or 62, Clavel is at 61, Team Star Boss is, like, 63. The match against Arvin is 63. Nemona is 66, and then final boss is 67. So yeah, it literally just kind of falls into place from here on. Like, I can't imagine us being too far behind after we get everybody to 56. Uproar? No thank you. Also, using Rotom again. Like, I used Rotom in my first playthrough of Pokemon Platinum, so you figure, like, 2009? But yeah, using Rotom again has been a bit of a trip, but my one issue with this playthrough is that I didn't get to use any of the Rotom forms again. In a game where the Rotom forms are easily available, it's a bit of a bummer that, to do so would break the code of the ghosts. I don't know, maybe I could have stretched the rules a little bit, but I think if I do use Rotom again in the future, I'm definitely going to make sure I have access to the forums, because I feel like that's where the majority of the fun comes from. Yeah, I don't really know why Rufflet and Vullaby are like, oh, we're gonna wait till level 54 to evolve one time. Like, why? Pawniard, ooh, Earth Power, hello. It's about time you learned that. I still have Astonish on you, that's really kind of garbage. Did you, like, learn a better ghost move when I wasn't looking, or, like... Yeah, you learned Shadow Ball at some point, and I just missed it. Okay, well. I kind of hate that that happened. Actually, before I do this, do you even have an attacking move that's not Ghost? Sucker Punch, yeah, no. Polar Vesta has to wait until, like, what, 59? To evolve into Volcarona? It's either 58 or 59. It's something ridiculous. Oh, that's... I see the folly of leveling up all my physical attackers before my special attackers. Better off waiting until Black White 2 to use Volcarona. Yeah, because they just kind of give you one for free at like level 30. I think it's the same with Braviary too, if I remember correctly. Also, this is not working. This thing is level 44 and it's just walling us. Might have a problem here. Gengar? Maybe you'll fare better? It's not really. I lucked out during the training session in between streams, because, I just kind of used all my physical attackers, but... this time I was silly and, leveled them all up first. So the Frostloss deserved a Mega just as much as Glalie did. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they left it out, if I'm being honest. That is a little weird. Just a lucky egg. I should be using that more. Do I still have it on someone? I do. Can I... There we go, okay. And then... yeah, we don't have a lot of physical attackers left. We have 2, and that's it. I mean, on the bright side, almost everybody's at 56 already, but... might be a pain in the butt to get everybody there. Here, we'll give you something easy. Okay, it's another one at 56. Let's get... I don't know, let's get Ramblin' in here. You're another one that I'm kind of surprised I never got a better grass type move for. Did I? No, not really. I mean, Giga Drain, but you're a physical attacker. Huh. Weird. So, oh my god, this lag. I don't know why, but just my copy of Scarlet feels like it's so much laggier than my Violet copy, and I don't know if it's because I'm like streaming on the dock or like What? Also, a chance he's just gonna run. No! Just hit the Chansey, please! Okay, that's better. Yeah, trying to do this with special attackers is getting us nowhere. There's one nice thing about all these ghost types, we don't have to worry about the Chanseys hitting back. Did my sandwich run out? It did. I'm like, all of a sudden, I don't see as many Chanseys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. We won't need the whole half hour, but like, might as well. Wait a minute. Thought one of you were pink. My bad. Must have been the flower. I'm hoping training should only take like another 5-10 minutes. So luckily, it doesn't take very long to get 4 levels, so that's kind of nice. All right. Summon the Chanseys with the almighty sandwich of ham and pickle. I like sandwiches, I like sandwiches, I like sandwiches, I like sandwiches, and I forget the rest of the lyrics. It's so weird seeing another trainer eat sandwiches. And I've seen my Pokemon Violet trainer eat like probably thousands of them over the course of the past 5 months. Okay, thousands might be a bit of a reach, but still. I am up to almost 180 shiny Pokemon, so you know, there's been quite a few sandwiches consumed. Go, another one at 56. And there's only one more. Well, okay, technically like 5 more, but you get the point. Oh, look at the Hoppips. They're so cute. Okay, hopefully training is done soon, because I'm getting just as bored as you guys probably are. There's a reason I've been doing most of this off stream. But this one couldn't really be helped. Hey, 56. The Hot Pips are happy! Aw, well thank you, Dodo. I appreciate it. Appreciate the self-confidence boost, man. You're awesome, too. Never change. You know, if I had a second Switch, I probably would have transferred over quite a few shinies for this playthrough and used them instead. Because I think I'm only missing shiny Sableye in Violet. Sableye, Bramblin, I have Bramblegast. I think there's something else in there. I think I have like all the ghost types you can possibly have in Violet. Or a Veil. Nah. You know who I should give the lucky egg to? I'm probably gonna just give it back to Balloony. No, not change the... Put the item away. Drop the egg. I really gotta organize this thing. Bonk. There we go, another one at 56. Power Whip. That's a grass type move. Finally. It's not just Trailblaze. Oh my god, that accuracy is kind of garbage though. Sure, why not? Now everybody's starting to get moves that are useful. Five. Thank you for your help, Chancies. I will forever be in your debt. You've saved me hours of just so much grinding. Alright, let's put Gemini out front because you're genuinely my only physical attacker left. Actually gonna change your moves, because I used Foul Play earlier and it did nothing to Chansey's, even though it's a stronger Dark-type move, but they have such garbage attack stat that it does genuinely nothing. So we're gonna put Knockoff back on. For now. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. We're so close. Yeah, that's better. Oh, hey, an Oval Stone. I guess that just automatically goes into the... Wait, did we pick that up, or did it just fall off? Oh well, whatever, I don't need one. Oh, I forgot to use Fake Out. I guess it doesn't matter. For a second, I thought somebody was opening my door without knocking, and I was gonna be like, I'm streaming. Almost there. We're so close. Just a few more chances. On the bright side, think about all the HP EVs we've gotten. Aw, thank you, True Warrior. I appreciate it. I always get self-conscious because I'm like, man, I'm a boring streamer. Nobody likes these streams. And then you guys are over here like, stop. You're great. You're beautiful. And I'm like, guys. $56. And Balloony's kind of lagging behind a little bit. Even with the lucky egg, that's not what you really want to see. Yeah, Balloony might be getting the rare candies. Bonk. Yeah, I have the same issue. I was gonna say, why do you guys think there's so much, like, downtime in my streams? It's me going through my head being like, God, what do I say? What do I say? There's too much silence. I need to say something. Hey, Nick, what's up? How you doing? Hey, level 54 explosion. That could be funny. Nah. about it, though. I was really thinking about it. Blimp just explodes all over Dedenne. I don't know. One more Chansey. One more. What do I do when I don't know what to talk about? I wish I had a good answer for that. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm streaming, I have a, like, kind of like fish for topics from chat. Like, just make small talk and stuff, and then depending on what y'all say, I try to think of something based off of that. If nobody's talking, then I just kind of run into a Vivillon and cry. No. If nobody's talking, then I just kind of talk about my day, or talk about what I've seen lately, or whatever's on my mind. And yeah, I'm tired of leveling. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. There we go, everybody's level 56, yay. Alright, so who's coming to the fighting type fight? You. You, because you have psychic and you're gonna be immune to fighting anyway. You, because toxic Rook's probably a thing. You, because you have Will-O-Wisp. You, because you have Strength Sap. Alright, let's go! I just want to leave. I want to go. I want to fight things. I want to play the video game. Yeah, for streaming, you just have to be really... You have to really, really be good at, like... talking to yourself, even, like, if there are, like, 0 viewers, like... You have to pretend that, like, you have, like, a couple hundred, even if you have 0. If that makes any sense. And it's really hard to do. Like, the very beginning of the stream, when nobody was talking, I was struggling. During that, Team Star fairy type fight. But I just kind of talked about what the game was giving me. I just kind of made dumb little... What the heck was that? Was that a goal? Is that a gimme goal? I just made the weirdest noise, like... You just do dumb stuff like that. I defeated 16 trainers here. Yo, Blizzard, let's go. There's situations where you kind of don't feel like doing so and it kills the vibe. And those are the days where I just, if I'm being brutally honest, I just don't stream. If I can't get into the mindset of being able to possibly have to talk to myself the entire night, I just don't stream. Like, I just... gotta have the motivation. And sometimes the motivation is there and it's strong and it's raring to go. And other days it's not. And that's okay. Heck, I've had that lack of motivation for months at a time sometimes, and that's why I just sometimes disappear. Granted, I usually try not to disappear unless there's, like, major life reasons, like, you know, mom's shoulder replacement surgery, grandma in the hospital, all that fun stuff that happened over the past 5 months. But all that's over now, and I'm back. Well, it's not over. Mom's still recovering, grandma's still here, but she's not in the hospital anymore. But they both go to bed super early, so I'm like, well... And Mom doesn't need my help to take care of things as much as she used to, so it's like, well... My evenings are a lot more free now. Back to streaming. They're doing pretty good. In fact, Mom actually took her very first steps post shoulder replacement today. She has not been up in her braces and crutches since early 2022? late 2021? It's been a while because you figure she had the shoulder replacement surgery in November, and then for months before that, she wasn't able to put any weight on that shoulder just because it hurt so bad. And then, of course, she wasn't able to walk because when you use braces and crutches, 9 times out of 10, you're going to use your arms to walk because your legs don't. So, yeah, you kind of need your arms to be strong enough to support your body weight. So, obviously, that wasn't going to happen post-shoulder replacement. So, she took about 4 steps and then got tired. But hey, that's fine. Baby steps. Also, she got really, really lightheaded, but I mean, if you hadn't walked in over a year and a half, you'd probably be really lightheaded too, so... And she's recovering, and Mima's doing pretty good too. She had a little issue that I don't really feel like I should go into because it's not my story, but... We'll just say that she was really confused for a while there, and we were a little concerned, but... she's doing better. It might have been some issues with medications or something that got mixed up. And I mean, she is 88, you know. Episodes of dementia are gonna happen here and there, but she's doing better. She also got a lot of rehab and stuff, and she was telling me about how she was, like, walking backwards and playing catch with one of the other patients in rehab, so, you know, she was doing good, and she's still doing good. She walks with her walker every day and goes outside, gets the mail, goes out on the porch, chats with the neighbors. So, she's doing pretty good. Although she did mention tonight that she's thinking about heading back to Florida pretty soon, so. We'll see. She did say that at the end of last month, and then she was like, I'm gonna stay here for another month. So, we'll see. I told her she's allowed to stay as long as she wants, so. Because I appreciate the company. And I just love my Mima. I love my mom too, but like, you know. It's my Mima. I don't get to see my Mima every day. Also, where the heck are we going? It might help if we actually started heading towards the boss. Yes, Mima is a treasure and must be protected. But yeah, her hospital visit was a little scary for the first, I'm gonna say about week and a half. We were really concerned. It's like I said, she is 88 years old, so like, you know, but she's a trooper. She calls herself the lady that lives too long. I'm like, that's not a bad thing. She was joking about that with a lot of the doctors and stuff. She's like, every time I get knocked down, I'm like, well, this is it. And then, nope, I'm back again. I'm like, oh, Mima. She has a different sense of humor. Like one time, early on in the visit, my cousin called to see how she was doing. And she was in the other room and I brought the phone into her and I'm like, Mima, I got somebody on the phone to talk to you. And she's like, how much did you have to pay them? Or how much did you have to bribe them or something? I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was something along those lines. Got my cousin to laugh pretty well. He's like, you're a hoot, Mima. I want this coin. I don't know why I want this coin. I have something to prove. That's why I want this coin. I don't care anymore. What's that purple thing back here? Oh, it's an Ndidi. Right. Yes, indeedy, that's indeedy. Let me see terrain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, True Warrior. You got family right here, man. Yeah, I mean, that happens. Like, there are definitely some family members that I'm more distant with than others, and it's kind of weird how that stuff works. Okay, let's... I want to give you something. If I still have it. Like how I was saying, like, Oricorio was, like, probably going to be the most useless team member, and here I am taking it into the final fight. Well, final Team Star boss. Okay, not even remotely the final fight. You get the point. Because Drifblim was just being a strictly better flying type, and then all of a sudden, Drifblim doesn't get any more flying moves. Okay. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you. Hey, Clive. So you've made it as well, Clive. Of course. It's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to this operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. I mean, I feel like you had a legitimate reason. Water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, that'll be the end of Operation Starfall then, correct? Not quite. We still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far. Only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia's hung up. Hung up, alright? Thanks to you, I slowly but surely have come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. No, you're good, dude. Still rocking that pompadour. Alright. I want the item. I can't reach the item. Give. Oh, there's another item up here. I want all the sparklies. Boy, that really just summed up why I got really into shiny hunting in this game, huh? I want all the sparklies. That doesn't wrap it up in a nutshell. I don't know what does. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. Same to you, Aerie, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves, but I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. I love Aerie, she's great. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get on with our battle, I'm already on my side. Yo, Clive about to throw down? And who are you? There you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Star. And she and her Pokemon came at me without a warning. We were just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be here. Riri. Carmen. I completely forgot about this character. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. I won't back down. Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the Calf Squad. And everyone else in Team Star too. And that's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even if it's just for a little bit. As the boss of the squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear a Hasta la Vista from you nice and loud. Hasta la Vista! I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey, my Pokemon and I are actually running on empty after that last fight. Sorry to spring this on you, but you think you can handle this grunt alone? Nope. No, yeah, I can handle it. Thanks, I'll be cheering for you on the sidelines. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. Ready to battle? Yes. What's up with all the Teddy Ursas? Yeah, literally, there's a Pokemon Center like right behind us. Also, this is a kind of garbage matchup, but fine. Oh, or you could just not attack me, that's fine too. Yes, this Pokemon Center literally in the background. Primate. Will be fun. Oh no, Screech, whatever will I do? Bonk. Hey, that's good, True Warrior, let's go. I lost, but my defeat's not the one that matters. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here's done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista! Oh, I see a TM back there. I take you defeated the guard out front? Hey, Dipper, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Calf Squad. Their boss, Aerie, is a skilled wrestler that coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she'll likely be the most alert to hostiles after our declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to battle before anyone else. Yeah, we already met. I knew it. Tell me what happened. Blank stare as I communicate with you telepathically. She retreated? We're talking about the same Aerie, right? Well, seems like there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Yeah, okay, wipe out the squad, 10 minutes, blah, 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 blah. I want that TM. It's taunting me. What are you? I should have just left it there. Actually, that's a lie. In prison can be useful for some things, just not really. What are my first team members? Yes. TM stands for taunting me. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? Yeah, beat 30 Pokemon in 10 minutes, blah blah blah, hospitality, something something. Hopefully this one won't be nearly as laggy as the last one. Maybe I should have brought Rotom. There's a lot of flying types here. Mimikyu, where are you going? Mimi? I do like the Team Star storyline stuff, but I kind of wish, like... I kind of hope they don't bring back these Let's Go gauntlets. They're kind of just... I don't know, it's fun the first, like, time, maybe even 2 times, but... After 5 of these, it's like, okay, come on. Ooh, Heracross. Yeah, Arven's story is definitely the best one. But Team Star storyline's fine. Definitely has more depth to it than, like, the majority of Pokemon stories over the last couple of years. Certainly better than, oh, I'm impatient, I can't wait one more day, I must enact the darkest day in order to save our sweet region from a power crisis that won't happen for 1,000 years. Well, because I wouldn't wait for a day. Like, what? Also, oh man, all the cities are being ravaged by giant Dynamax Pokemon. Do something. Oh, actually, just continue on with your gym fight. The champion got it off screen. Okay. Anyway, this ain't Gen 8, this is Gen 9. And it's airy. Alright, this fight has given people a lot of problems, so I'm gonna see if I'm one of them. I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are. I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time I won't run away. Rah! Oh, she uses heal balls. That's cute. Ah. She leads with the Toxicroak. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Space is precious to us, and I won't let this raid of yours go on any farther. I'm gonna swap in real quick. Hope I can bait out the poison move. Hey, okay, there's Sucker Punch. Give it as good as I get, and that's a promise. We'll see who's left standing in the end. You're about to get absolutely decimated by Earth Power. Thank God we finally have Earth Power. Simeon. Not too worried about that. I don't think this thing has a Rock-type move. No, let's use Exiled. Exiled's battling debut! Against an angry lemur with a coconut. Of all the moves I was expecting, Seed Bomb wasn't even in, like, the top 50. Oh. You should be able to live another one, right? Yeah. For some reason, I seem to struggle with the first 2 Team Star battles more than I do with the later ones. Ooh, Lucario. You know, maybe I should keep my mouth shut. This isn't over yet. You know what? Let's... I have a plan. Dragon Pulse. Oh, you're gonna be especially offensive, aren't you? Well, this was kind of a garbage plan. I was thinking physical Lucario. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, this plan had a lot better chance of succeeding when I thought it was a physical attacking Lucario. Oops. And there's the flinch. Well, let's get some damage on it before we die. Yeah, that plan worked out a lot better in my head. Oh well. You manifested the flinch! How could you? That's alright. Okay, at least the flinch didn't happen there. Annihilate. Should have brought my own Annihilate. We could have had a 1v1. You're definitely going to die here, but I'll Shadow Ball in case something happens. Oh, Fire Punch. Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Power Sand benefit from the rain? I mean, it has water compaction, but I don't think that does anything with the rain. I could be wrong. But I think it's only when you're hit by a water type move. That'd be cool if it was affected by rain. It might be. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just work here. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna Terra into fire and see if I can bait out a ghost move. Just moves? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. The way it's worded, it looked like it would just be moves. Flinch? Oh, I get the flinch now, sucker! I didn't even have to bait out the ghost move. Alright, here we go. Good old River Room. I refuse to lose, so please lend me your strength! Maybe Aries is my favorite of the 5. Catechus is up there, though. I shouldn't use Feather Dance, so we're gonna use Air Slash. High horsepower. Oh, crap. I've been reverse outplayed. Ooh. Oh, this would have been fine if I didn't Terra. Okay, we know it's gonna use a ground move. Mimikyu, get in there. We can tank it with a disguise. Let's go, Mimi! and that should be GG. Yeah, okay, I was like, that's not a steel-type attack move, right? No, it's a status move. Raise your attack all you want, you're getting not killed? Really? Huh. That's... a turn of events I wasn't expecting, but it's still fine. And that's all she wrote. So ends Team Star, kind of. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, she looks so sad. I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we could train up. Yeah, but... truly, you need not apologize, my lady. Yeah, Aerie's my favorite. You just miladied her. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I am making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. And I could never have evolved my Pokemon without you. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we'll have a fighting chance against our bullies. See? Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Aww. Oh, come on. Quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. Yeah, sorry. You really should all take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in our turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not, but once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately I feel like I can take anything, even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. I gave it my all. But it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. See, Aerie's awesome. I like Aerie. She's a sweetheart. You were enough, Aerie. And your trademark move, close combat. I already have that, but you know, thank you. I know you're part of Operation Starfall. But I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just really... Looks like it's over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. So what did you want to ask me? You seem to be on much friendlier terms with Aerie compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Well, I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So let me guess, you started to pick on her. Pretty much. I got our classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle. And once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as their next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it. But then Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side. And she invited me into Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that? What a kind girl. She really is. And joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun. There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I merely... Riri and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. So please, don't take away our greatest treasure. I'm gonna cry. It's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ares' star badge? Without its boss, the calf squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. That's a new one on me. So Ares was the last. All 5 squad bosses have been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back to attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia! Well done to you. Thanks. Now about your reward, yeah, LP over the phone, blah blah blah. Been there, done that. That reminds me, I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give her her bonus reward now. No penny. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. Defeat the big boss, and have Team Star disband for good. And where is the big boss? Don't worry. There's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. What? Wow, who could have seen that coming? Whoa! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was this big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. Really? Did you? But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy's schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Yeah, I gotta go see a guy about a dog and a Titan. That's kind of my next big to-do, so you guys have fun with that. I'll be along eventually. Okie dokie. So that's it for Team Star, more or less. Now, let's take care of the Titans. Oh, I guess I should probably heal everybody, huh? My team's just on the floor dying. Help! Okie dokie. So for this next fight, I have a decent idea of who I want to bring. I'm going to keep Mimikyu. I want to bring Rotom. I want to bring Ramblin. I want to bring Yuki. I want to bring... I'll bring Balloony. Balloony and... we'll bring these guys. This will be their last fight, so... Other than maybe Yuki. Yuki might have some use later on. Maybe. Yeah, I think this is what I want to go with. And I'm not going to level grind. 56 to 57. It's kind of pointless. We're just going to go. And away we go. Into good old Casserole Lake. The laggiest friggin' thing in the game. Worse than the Lag Tree Thicket. And the area where you must stop and look at every orange Tatsugiri, for they might be shiny. Okay, I seem to have floated into a cutscene. Where did it just teleport me? Rumor has it that the false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing when we don't even know what it looks like? Sure would be handy if the titan just ran around crying, "I'm the titan!" or something, right? If only. Yeah, that's nice. Where am I? Oh, it teleported me from over here to all the way over here. Man, I kind of wish it hadn't done that. Well, better get swimming. I like the swimming animation for Koraidon. It's pretty neat. Oh yeah, then I can start getting the legendaries too after this. Oh, Veluza! I thought one of those birds might look off, so I was like, ooh, shiny? But no, I'm just crazy. And then I ran into a fish. I forgot it literally says Titan. Nice. Alright, anything else on this island? Any TMs or anything? Anything interesting? There's a trainer. Fight the trainer, why not? That's not what I was expecting. Like, at all. Just a random cab driver down here on an island in the middle of a lake with a giant steel elephant. Oh. Dig. Oh, don't do it, bro. Quick, do any of you have levitate? You do. Ooh, almost. Alright, that did absolutely nothing. Completely random topic, but did anybody else feel like steel should be really weak to, like, electric should be super effective on steel when they were a kid? Then again, I also thought that ice should be super effective on water, so, you know. I mean, still kind of think that sometimes. But yeah, I always wondered, like, why is electric not good against steel? Like, steel... Like, things like grass and ground, things that don't conduct electricity, resist it, or flat out just immune to it, but... Water conducts electricity, like, insanely, and then so does metal, so why... Like, why? I Titan! I Titan! It really did just say, I am Titan. Also, Titan dead. Yeah, true. Fire if hot enough, water does nothing. Do I want to Terra here? Nah, I'm gonna save it. Okay, well then. You just shredded that guy. Oh my god. Huh. Get absolutely deleted. Maybe I've been sleeping on Bramblin. That guy won't be in Rush Hour 3. Do I follow it? Where am I going? I think I just follow it. No, not that. I just wanted the sparklies. And I think I lost it. Goomies! Oh, then they're gone. Goodbye, Goomies. These animations are so janky. So that's it. Sure is one big... dragon? Is it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Huh? Ham nam. The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? Yeesh, didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Yeah, true, these two were the dynamic duo of VGC when these games first came out. I don't know if they're still as good now or not. Probably not. I think it's all about, like, Ting Lu using fissure or something. Silly little ground moose. Confusion! I don't want to deal with confusion, so... you. Oh yeah, Fluttermane's also kind of just destroying everything in its path. Because of course it is. Nice. Goodbye, fishy. Dead. Now that the Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is that Herba Mystica. Well, the little sushi guy escaped without being that thing's lunch. Ta-ta! Titan! Well, does that thing want to fight too? The true final boss. Alright, I'm gonna bring out Yuki. I want to see if I can do some shenanigans. I feel like she hasn't gotten a chance to truly shine in a while. I know it's water dragon, so ice isn't gonna... Ooh. Let's go for the protect. Yeah, wait, why does it still have the false dragon titan? This thing's the actual dragon. Oh, goodbye, Credent. Rest in pepperoni. Didn't do much. Okay, well, you know, we tried. Mimikyu! Kill! Bro, you missed, really? Playrough is just kinda hating me today. Bro. My guy. I'm heckin' mad. Thank you for finally participating. Oh, Mimi. Oh, man. Balloony, I've done nothing but talk crap on you for like the past third of the game. Why don't you have the kill? You can take that just fine. You can take 2 of those even. I like how I can't even see the Titan past Balloony. Are you... These guys are making me mad. Just do it. Just do it. What could you possibly be using? Okay. You bought yourself 1 extra turn. You happy? Sure. That was a fight. That. Alrighty. Nice job. That's my hard-working little bud. Maybe the Titan was both. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal, something like that. Little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Is it the sweet one? I can't remember which one we have left. That must be it. No, it's spicy. The last Herba Mystica. Alright, let's see what the book has to say. Seems the spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism. It gives your circulation a boost to help flush out all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. You know what's next? It's chow time. And here we go. Trusty Arvin's chock-a-block full of cheer final herb super sandwich. Squeeze his badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? A little extra there, bud. It's on fire! How did you burn a sandwich? Mine. Sure. Mine. Yay, I can climb. I guess it's Mabastiff's turn then. Puppy. Come on, bud. Eat up. It's gonna make you all better, I promise. We really did our best to get this for you. We're gonna play with your favorite ball as much as you want. You know, just like we used to. So please, get better. That's all I want, really. Mabastiff. You did your best, bud. Bud! I know, bud. Me too. Way to kill the mood, Sada. What? It seems that Koridon has regained all of its original powers, except for the power to battle. It should be able to climb any vertical surfaces it grabs onto while you're riding on it. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to. Listen to you, like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin? Are you there? I've been searching so long for a way to reach you. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me. Please, take Molly back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Poco Path. I will reach out once more when you arrive. I guess you probably already know. But that's my mom. Always buried under her work, off pursuing her own research. Never at home with me. That's the first time I've even heard her voice in years, you know? And now what? The first thing I get to be is treated as like some kind of errand boy? She's unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Koridon probably want to go, huh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but... Sure, fine. I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path at the lighthouse where you and I first met. Come on. Let's get moving before I change my mind. Mom, where have you been all this time? Well, that was a lot. Definitely a lot to take in on that one. Okay, so all we have left are the final fights. We've gotten all 18 badges. Which means I have to make a decision. Who am I taking with me to the final fights? I'm prioritizing newer Pokemon over older Pokemon. I'm prioritizing mostly Paldea Pokemon, with maybe an exception or two. And I'm prioritizing favorites. So, that being said, we're taking Banshee the Annihilate, Goldango, or Cheese Whiz the Goldango, Hisuian Zoroark, named Ari, taking Spectre the Houndstone, we're taking Exiled the Spiritomb, and finally, Skeledirge named Muertos, our starter. I think this is a relatively well-balanced team. Their move pools cover pretty much anything that we might be running into. And I honestly think the moves that they have right now are probably for the best. Maybe Focus Blast on Zoroark's a little redundant. But I think this is our best shot at victory. I was really debating on taking Frostlass over Houndstone. And There is a part of me that wonders if I should take Bramblin or Bramblegast over Spiritomb. And if Hisuian Zoroark wasn't available when it was, I probably would have taken Bramblegast. But I prefer Hisuian Zoroark. I've wanted to use this thing for well over a year now, ever since Arceus, Legends Arceus came out, and I didn't get a chance to in my first playthrough because I already had a Ghost type for my starter, so... And I wasn't doing a Monotype run. And Spiritomb I've wanted to use since like 2007, and this is the first reasonable time that I've ever gotten one, so... I'm gonna take that opportunity. And I like Houndstone's design more than Bramblegast. And Frostlass just, like I said, barely didn't make it. If Zoroark wasn't in the game, I probably would have taken Frostlass or Bramblegast. The other ones I've either used before numerous times or I'm just not feeling. But I like to think that I gave everybody a pretty decent amount of time to shine. So yeah, with that being said, this is our final 6. I'm going to prioritize them from pretty much here on out. And as far as what we're doing next, if we're going by level caps, then we should definitely go and take on the Pokemon League. But I don't think we're going to take on the Pokemon League tonight. I think we're going to save all this endgame stuff for probably another stream. Just because it's gonna take a little bit. Also, I find it kind of funny that just over there is a trainer that has like level 8 Pokemon. And then if you go and talk to this guy and try to fight him, he's got like level 58 Pokemon. Like, this guy's team is kind of stacked if I remember correctly. Yeah, I know he has a crocodile. Crocodile. Does he have anything else? I mean, I guess at level 8, that's all you... Yeah, he's got 3 level 56 Pokemon. But yeah, I wanted to use Spiritomb in our Brilliant Diamond playthrough, but it was just too annoying to get a hold of, so I had to bench it there, and I was kind of afraid that this opportunity wouldn't present itself again, especially so soon, but it did, so I'm gonna jump on it. Also, the smart play would probably also have been using Gengar, but I've used a Gengar so many times. I adore Gengar, it's one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, but like, I've used it like so many times, like so many times. Like, Gengar was never on the list going into this. Also, Zoroark and Spiritomb give us pretty good coverage as far as like Ghost's weaknesses are concerned. Against Dark types, I can use Spiritomb, and actually no, against Dark types I'd probably want to use Banshee, but you're still weak to Dark types. But if I need like some way to wall them out, Spiritomb is the way to go. And then, of course, Zoroark gets complete immunity to both fighting and normal, and is only weak to dark, so... You know, that's pretty neat. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more level grinding. I think we might just go in as is. Maybe I'll do like a little bit in between stream, but like I think 56 is probably strong enough. Ooh. But yeah, if it wasn't going on midnight, I probably would do the Elite Four tonight. But I think it would be probably wise if we just kind of held off. So, next stream, we're gonna try to finish the game. Whether or not we will remains to be seen, but we're gonna try. So, but before we go, I'm as always going to try to find someone to raid. So while I'm healing my Pokemon, let me look around. And as for the post game, I have to decide what I'm doing about that. I don't know if